Hi guys, I'm Mandy. Welcome to the first video of the challenge. We're going to start standing today with our feet hip distance apart and get ourselves nice and set up into neutral alignment, which is what we want to start every single Pilates session with. We're going to stand up nice and tall. Imagine someone lifting your chin, looking forward, and imagine pulling you up from the crown of your head. Okay, so I just want you to take a second standing tall. We're going to just think about our breath for a second. In Pilates, we breathe in through our nose and we breathe out through our mouth. So if you can just think about that breathing for the next couple of minutes whilst we get set up. Our feet are rooted down into the floor. Your toes are pointing forward and your heels are behind. When we're starting mat Pilates, it's always nice to start standing so that you can get your body properly set up, and then you try and mirror that positioning when you're in all fours, on your side or on your back, or lying prone on your front. So it's always good to get the setup first when you're standing. Our hands are by our side. As we look forward and we're thinking about getting taller, we take a nice deep breath in, like we said, through the nose, and we breathe out through the mouth. Hi guys, I'm Mandy. Welcome to the first video of the challenge here. We're going to start today and the next few sessions by paying real attention to how we set our bodies up for mat Pilates. I'm going to teach you to start it by standing for the first number of sessions, and then as we go on through the challenge, we might start some of the sessions on the floor. Let's root our feet into the ground and stand up nice and tall. I want you to imagine someone's pulling you up from the crown of your head with a big hot air balloon. We're going to take a nice deep breath in through our nose and a breath out through your mouth. Okay, one more like that, just thinking about the breath coming in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to start to get set up from the head down to the feet, okay? So having our hands by our side, we're standing nice and tall. We're going to take our shoulders up towards our ears and roll them back and down. 3 more like that, all the way up and back and down. We go up and back and down. Last one there, we go inhale up with the shoulders and then exhale the breath as you go back. Okay, so adding the breath in, we breathe in as the shoulders come up and we exhale as they go back. 2 more there. And back. Last one there, we inhale as the shoulders come up and we roll them back and down. Imagine someone pressing on your shoulders. Your shoulder blades are together, maybe a little pen in between them as you squeeze them together there. We're going to take our hands onto our rib cage next. We're going to think about the breathing a little bit more. As you breathe in, I want you to imagine your hands are starting to open as the rib cage lifts up and gets wider. So as you fill the nose with breath, the breath travels down into the ribs and they lift up and they get wider. And then as you breathe out, I want you to imagine the rib cage quietening down. It's getting a bit softer and the belly button is pulling right into the spine. We take a breath in, the rib cage lifts up and it opens. The hands almost come apart like curtains. And then as you breathe out, the rib cage quietens down and the tummy comes in. 2 more like that. This is called lateral thoracic breathing. Inhale. And breathing out, the tummy pulls in. Last time there, we inhale, the rib cage opens, the hands come apart. And the tummy pulls in, the belly button comes in towards the spine. Imagine almost a little corset going round your waist. Okay, that's what that intense tightening in of the tummy should feel like. That you're pulling it in a little bit smaller and it's getting a little bit more controlled. Coming on to our pelvic floor muscles now. These are the muscles that support the bladder and the rectum, okay? So we often think of them as just when you hold in a wee. I want you to think about it coming all the way from the back of the body into the front. This is why Pilates is such an important exercise if you're pregnant or postnatal, because it really helps heal the pelvic floor area. But it's something that can benefit every single person as part of your practice. So I just wanted to touch on it in this first video. Okay, so we're taking a nice deep breath in and we lift the rib cage. This time, instead of focusing on the tummy, I want you to focus on the pelvic floor. From the back passage all through to the front, imagine there's a little zip going all the way under through the body and zipping up as you breathe out. Let's do it again. You breathe in And as you breathe out all the way through the back, it's like a little zip coming all the way under the body. You're holding those muscles up like you're holding in going to the toilet. And then it transfers into the tummy. Okay, so we take a breath in, the rib cage lifts. And then we breathe out, we think about the pelvic floor muscles coming up and the tummy coming in. So that's one action when we put it together. As you breathe in, the rib cage opens wider. And as you breathe out, the pelvic floor muscles lift up and the tummy pulls in. Okay, let's take our hands back to our side. Let's just put that together with the shoulders, okay? So your shoulders come up, you inhale. As they come down, you start to think about engaging the pelvic floor and pulling your tummy in. One more time, we breathe in. And as we exhale, the pelvic floor muscles pull up and the tummy pulls in, exhale. Okay, well done. So we've got ourselves up tall, we've got our shoulders back and down, we've got our lateral breathing in our tummy, and we've got our pelvic floor engaged. The last thing we want to pay attention to here is the position of the pelvis. If you pop your hands onto your hips, have a small bend in the knee, and I just want you to tuck your pelvis under and back. Okay, like almost the pelvis is a little bucket of water. You're tucking it back and forward, almost like the water's spilling out a little bit. And then I want you to find that place in neutral. Okay, so it's not too far forward, it's not too far back, it's tucked under in the center, and that's your neutral pelvis, guys, okay? So we want to have a place where our pelvis is in neutral, our feet are on the floor, our shoulders are back and down. And that is our Pilates alignment, okay? That's our setup that we want to try and achieve every time, whether it's on the floor, whether it's standing, whether it's sitting. We want to stand up. We want to feel our spine up tall looking forward. We want our shoulders back and down. We want to practice our nice lateral breathing into the rib cage, pulling the tummy in. We want our pelvic floor engagement, and we want our pelvis in neutral. Okay, let's get started then coming through the mobility sequence. We're going to take our head to the side, looking over the shoulder, side to side. So looking all the way around, all the way around. Okay, just looking as far as you can. Imagine you're trying to see the wall behind you, like a big owl. Okay, we're going to look forward. We're going to take our ear down towards our shoulder. Just going to breathe here. And the head comes up, we go to the other side. We go down with the ear and to the other side. Okay, one more time each side, we go down and to the other side. Take our hands into the center, we're going to take our shoulders up and back, and then we're going to take it into full circles. So lifting the hands, they go all the way back. Let's lift them up and all the way back. We go 3 and back. If your elbows are bending a bit here or your shoulders are feeling a little bit tight, just do what feels good for you. We go 2, working into the shoulder mobility here, and we go 1 more there, up and all the way back. Take your hands by your side there. We're going to move our spine laterally. We're going to fall side to side. So let your fingertips fall down to one side, and then we come down and we go to the other side with the fingertips. Okay, let's keep it going there. We go down to one side, and we go down to the other side, letting the spine move side to side. Let's keep it going there. We go down and to the other side. This might be a really subtle movement for you, okay? It might just feel like tiny, tiny little movements to the side, and that is absolutely fine, depending on where your spine is. Let's stand up nice and tall, guys. Let's keep our feet underneath our hips. We're going to come into a Pilates squat. Imagining you're sitting down on an imaginary chair behind you. You take a breath in, and as you breathe out, you come up to standing. Squeezing the pelvic floor and the tummy in. We breathe in and out. And in and out. Take this at your own pace. We breathe in and breathing out. Pull the tummy up. We breathe in and breathing out. 2 more in and out. Last one in and all the way out. Coming back up. Can you stand onto the balls of your feet? Lift your heels off the floor. Standing tall, just take a little moment to practice your balance. This is always the part of the Pilates practice, a little bit of balance work. We'll be doing this throughout the full month of videos. Drop your heels down. Let's go up again. Breathe in to prepare. Breathing out, lifting the heels off the floor as you breathe out. Pull the pelvic floor up and the tummy in. Let the heels come down. Let's do it twice more, guys. Okay, breathing in to prepare and hover your heels off the floor. And coming down, let's go one more time. Inhale. And hover your heels off the floor, breathing out. And bringing your heels down, well done. We're going to take ourselves now into what we call a roll down. Okay, it's going to mean that the spine is going to start to curve down as we come into a forward fold. Don't feel any pressure to keep your legs straight here. We want to have a little bend in them so that we can bend the spine. Okay, so we're going to tuck the chin in, eyes stay on the body, and now I want you to have a small bend in your knees and roll yourself down, letting the spine curve. Find yourself in a nice forward fold, tuck your chin in, and then roll yourself back up this time, tucking the tailbone under, letting the spine restack one vertebrae at a time. We're going to do that twice more. Tuck your chin, eyes on the body, roll yourself down, all the way down, all the way down, breathing in. And roll yourself up. Imagine someone pulling you up through the back, okay? It's coming up through the spine first. The shoulders are back and the head looks forward. Guys, we do it one more time. We tuck our chin. We look at the body. Our spine curves. Really letting yourself just feel the spine folding one bit at a time. Don't worry about the legs. Don't worry if you're not getting down so low. Don't worry if your legs are super bent. That's okay. Rolling yourself up. Keep your chin protected. Keep your head tucked in. Shoulders are back. And looking forward there. Whew, well done. That's what we call the first kind of mobility sequence here, where we've mobilised from the head all the way down, through the legs, through the hips, through the knees. We're going to give one ankle at a time a little circle. Lift your leg, give your ankle a little circle. Hold on to the wall beside you if you need to for balance. And then the other side, let's give your ankle a little circle. One way and the other way. Guys, really well done. We're going to come down onto the floor now, okay? We're going to take your roll down like what we just did, but this time you're going to come down onto all fours. So we're going to tuck our chin, we're going to arch our back, bend your knees, roll yourself down and walk yourself out into all fours there. Okay guys, coming to meet me on all fours here, hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips, and we're in a nice neutral all fours position. We're going to come into cat to cow to mobilise the back. We're going to tuck our chin, we're going to tuck our tailbone and let our back find a nice big arch shape. Okay, here we're going to breathe out. As we breathe in, the middle of the upper back starts to drop. Okay, I want you to imagine that I'm pressing down right in between the shoulder blades. Ears come away from the shoulders, the neck is nice and long. We breathe in here. This is our cow back, and then we find our cat back again. If you're not getting quite as much movement as my back, or it looks like my back is getting, don't stress, okay? I just want you to try and think about the spine moving here. The hips go up, ears away from the shoulders, trying to really dip the upper back, okay? It's not always about the lower back here, it's about the upper back, trying to get a wee bit of movement where your bra strap might be, or in between your bra straps, okay, if you were wearing one. Let's breathe out, lifting into a big C shape. One more time, we breathe in. And we breathe out. Lovely exercise to do in the morning before bed, or if you've been sitting at a desk or a laptop for a while. Let's take your right foot out next to your right foot out next to your right hand here, guys, okay? So it's coming out to the side. If this feels a little bit much and you want to take your foot back a little bit, that's totally fine, okay? Just feeling comfortable where you are. We're going to take our right hand and we're going to open the chest, okay? We're going to reach the right hand up towards the ceiling and then we're just going to bring it back down. So we're just trying to get a wee bit of movement here into the hip stretch and into the spine, okay? Letting the chest open, the back just twist to the side, the hand comes back. We take the hands all the way up towards the ceiling and it comes back. If you feel quite comfortable doing this, you can take your right foot a little bit further up the mat, closer to your right hand, or you could take your left knee a little bit further back and find a bit of a bigger stretch here. You can then just continue with that exercise. The hands comes up towards the ceiling and then come down and bypass the hands, trying to get a little bit lower down towards the mat. Okay, but just doing it as feels good for you. Easing into this stretch. Nice little chest and hip opener here. We go 3 and down. We go 2 and down. Last one there, we go 1 and we go all the way down. And then let's take the hands back to the floor, bring the foot back under your hips and just give your hips a wee shake there. Okay, well done. Let's take ourselves onto the other side. The left foot comes up next to the left hand, as wide as feels comfortable for you, okay? Take it out to the side, walk it further up, easing into it. That right knee stays where it is for now. We take the left hand up towards the ceiling, opening again, same as the other side, opening the chest, opening the back, and then the hand comes back down. This is a lovely one to do as part of any warm-up for exercise, or just letting your body breathe, okay? If you're just trying to do a little bit of movement in the morning, like we are today. Okay, let's keep going there, taking it up. If this feels comfortable and you feel that you could stretch a little bit deeper here, or you want to move a little bit deeper, again, taking the left foot and take it a little bit closer up towards the hand, and this right knee goes back a little bit, so you've got a bit more of an opening into the hips. Keep going with that same stretch. The hands comes up and it comes back down. This time maybe we bend the arm and we guide the elbow towards the floor. We go all the way up, big reach, and we guide the elbow or the hand further down towards the floor. 2 more there. Let's take it up and we go down. And last one there, we go up and we go down, taking your hands back onto the mat, bringing that knee back and taking your knees back under your hips. We're going to find our child's pose, guys. Take your knees nice and wide, toes are together, push your hips back. If at any point you want to come back to this stretch, please always feel free to do so in any session. Reach your fingertips, drop your forehead down and let your hips go back over your heels. Hold it there. If your hips are up a little bit higher or you're up on your elbows, don't stress, okay? Just enjoy that stretch in the position you can. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's walk our hands all the way around to the left. Keep your head nice and low here, guys, okay? So just let the body open up at the side. All down that right side, pushing your buttocks back, taking a breath in and out. Let's walk our hands all the way over to the other side. All the way around. The left hand goes on top of the right. This time our head stays down. We take a breath in and we breathe out. Let's keep it going again. We do 1 more time each side. Walk our hands all the way around. Right hand goes on top of left. Inhale and exhale. And we take ourselves all the way over to the right. Left hand on top of right. Breathing in and breathing out. Take yourself back up into the original child's pose and walk yourself back up with your hands. And we're going to take ourselves into a supine lying position. Okay, so coming down onto the floor, team. So let yourself just ease down gently. We will be working into a roll down, but not in today's session. Hands down by our side, head looks up towards the ceiling. We're going to just set ourselves up in alignment here, as we will every single time we come down to the floor. Roll our shoulders back, like we do when we're standing. Eyes look up to the ceiling. Rock your pelvis up and down for a second and find your neutral pelvis, okay? So like we do when we're standing. Find your neutral pelvis. Okay, head is long away from you. If you're uncomfortable in this position at all, take a little light, take a small pillow or maybe a jumper or a little towel, hand towel, and pop it under your head here, okay? You can absolutely do that, or like a low yoga block if you're uncomfortable with your head down completely on the floor, okay? There's no issue with doing that, okay? So just make sure you're nice and comfortable in this position. Likewise, if you feel that you would benefit from something completely under your back, under the arch of your back, again, a nice little hand towel or maybe a small t-shirt or something under there is also completely fine. If you ever have any questions about that, just do drop me a message. Okay, hands down by your side, shoulders are back and down. We're going to take our hands onto our hips and our ribs, okay? So we've got our pinkies on our ribs, our pinkies on our hips and our thumbs on our rib cage. Okay, so we've got our fingers spread wide. As you breathe in, your ribs are going to lift up and expand. And as you breathe out, your tummy's going to pull down, and I want you to imagine your ribs and your hips are coming together, okay? They're kind of imprinting together. 2 more like that. As we breathe in, the ribs expand. And as we breathe out, the tummy pulls in like it does when we're standing, the pelvic floor squeezes, and the ribs and the hips start to imagine they're all coming together, like that elastic of the hand is getting tighter. 1 more time. We breathe in, expand the ribs. And we breathe out, the ribs and the hips imaginary come together, pulling the tummy in. Okay, we want to keep our tummy pulled in as we breathe out and as we exert the exercises. As our hands come to the side, we're going to practice with our tabletop. We breathe in, the ribs expand. To prepare, as we breathe out, we bring 1 leg up into tabletop. Tabletop means this right angle position of the knee above the hip, okay? So the knee is above the hip and the shin is parallel to the floor. Optional here is to lift a second leg. If you breathe in, you prepare. As you breathe out, the second leg comes up. If this feels a little bit much for you today, please stick with 1 leg down. Keep working with 1 leg as we go through the challenges of the next few videos. And if you feel eventually that you want to lift 2 legs up, that's totally fine and join with that version. But if not, I'm going to give adaptations for 1 leg and 2, okay? So you can do what feels good for you. Hold and 1 leg up. If you're comfortable with the practice and you're more than comfortable in tabletop, please do keep both legs up there and practice your lateral thoracic breathing with me. Okay, we breathe in, we breathe out, pull the tummy in. 2 more, we breathe in. And we breathe out. Let's swap that leg if you're doing one side. We take a breath in. And out. 1 more time with this leg up. We breathe in. And we breathe out. Okay, taking your legs down. We're going to take our hands up towards the ceiling. We're going to take ourselves into that tabletop exercise. Again, guys, take a breath in. Let the rib cage expand. 1 leg comes up to tabletop. If you're comfortable with 1 leg only, keep the other leg down. If you're working with both legs in tabletop, take them both up. We're going to keep our legs up here, either 1 or both, and we're going to take our arms down 1 at a time, okay? We're going to go long with the arms. You breathe out as the arm goes down, and then you come back up. You breathe out as the arm goes down, and back up, okay? So we're alternating the arms and keeping both legs up in tabletop. Breathing out. It's not easy to do this as you add your breath, okay? So trying to add that concentration. You've got it, okay? And up. Let's keep going there. We go long. If you're only using 1 leg, let's swap to the other side. Let's lift our other leg. The arms go down. You breathe out. Inhale up. You breathe out. Inhale up. You've got this, guys. 2 more. Breathing out. Inhale in. And breathing out. And inhale up. Let your legs come down there. Let your hands come down. And just let your head go side to side. Let your knees just swing side to side there, okay? Just gentle, how that feels on your lower back. Just letting your legs go from side to side. Nice and relaxed. We're going to come into what's called reverse swimming here, where we have 1 leg and 1 arm going long at a time, okay? It's really focusing on the deep core stability. Thinking about your belly button pulling down as you're breathing out, as you extend the arms and legs. Take our hands up towards the ceiling again. We're going to take 1 leg up into tabletop. If you're sticking with 1 leg, you're going to take the right leg long and the left arm long at the same time. You push them out, lengthen them, okay? Almost like to a diagonal shape with the leg, okay? And then you come back in. If this feels okay, just finding that practice, breathing out as it goes long. And then coming in. Breathing out. And in. Keep with that if you're lifting 1 leg. If you've got both legs in tabletop, we take it into an alternative. Push the heel away, nice and long with the arm and leg. Inhale to recenter. Long with the arm and leg. Inhale, recenter. Keep it going there. We go long. Inhale, recenter. Keep it going, really focusing on that breath. Only taking your leg down as low as feels comfortable, okay? Don't take it down too far towards the floor if that doesn't feel nice on your back. Let's swap to the other side. Guys that are only doing 1 leg. 1 arm down, 1 leg down. And then back up into tabletop. We've got this. We go long. Into tabletop. If you've got both legs in tabletop team, keep it going, alternating one at a time. Taking a breather where you need to, only letting your leg come down as low as feels good, okay? If it's more comfortable up in this diagonal position, do keep it there. Okay, let's go 2 more here. And in. Last one there. And in, and let's bring your knees in and give them a little cuddle there, okay? Lifting your tailbone off the floor, just let yourself rock from side to side. Head looks from side to side as well, team. We're going to take ourselves into the 100 here. One of the more famous mat Pilates exercises. It's good for the hip flexors, it's good for the abdominal strength, and it's good for supporting your lower back. There's a few options here, okay, so bear with me. Hands rooted down by your side to start. We take one leg up into tabletop, and if you're comfortable, take your second leg up as well. You've got your hands behind your head here for this version, and we're going to lift into an abdominal curl. If you've got a slightly kyphotic posture, or your neck or your upper back are starting to niggle at all, please do just keep your head down, okay? If you're on a pillow or a little cushion or a little towel, just keep your head down on that as well. Taking your eyes, looking through your legs, if you're in that ab curl, we're going to hold it here. If you've done this exercise many times and you want to take your hands out to the side with both legs up, please feel free to do so. I'm going to count you through your breath here, team. We're going to hold this position. We're going to breathe in for 3, 2, 1, and out. And in. Trying to keep the same practice as before when you breathe, okay? The rib cage opens in. 3, 2, 1. You pull the tummy in. 3, 2, as you exhale. In. 3, 2, 1, and out. Keep going. You breathe in. 3, 2, 1, and out. Guys, if you're only using one leg, please can we now swap? 5 on this round. We go in. 3, 2, 1, and out. You've got this. Keep going. We breathe in. 3, 2, 1, and out. Guys, I've got both legs up. Keep smashing it. In. 3, 2, 1, and out. Keep going. We breathe in. 3, 2, 1, and out. Guys, one more round. We go in. 3, 2, 1, and out. And let yourself come down. Pull your knees in and give yourself a wee roll side to side. Okay, really nice there, guys. Well done. Let's take yourself down into a glute bridge position. Bring your feet down onto the floor, hands by your side, and just tuck your pelvis up off the floor, lifting your tailbone like we do when we were standing or when we first came into this supine position, and then let your tailbone come down. 2 more times like that. Just peel it off the floor, keep the arms down, and then the tailbone goes down. 1 more time, we breathe in, peel the tailbone all the way up, lift yourself up nice and high, and push the hips up towards the ceiling. Let's let the hands come up towards the ceiling as well. Push the hips up as high as you possibly can, and then let the spine imprint all the way down onto the mat, 1 vertebrae at a time. Let's do that 1 more time. Tuck the tailbone under, squeeze the tummy, and let yourself lift all the way up, lifting the hips. And then let yourself go all the way down, imprinting the spine down onto the floor, and the tailbone comes down last. Well done, guys. Let's pull our right knee in towards our chest. We're going to take a nice little spine twist to finish here. Knee in towards the chest, and let the left hand pull the right knee across the body. Okay, just letting it ease in. It doesn't have to push down to the floor. It doesn't have to be pressed. Just try and let the spine relax and the shoulder open here. Hands comes nice and open, looking to the side. Let's take a breath in here and out. You've got this. Easing into that stretch, breathing in and out. Okay, let's let ourselves go to the other side. The left knee comes all the way in, the right leg is long, and we let that right hand guide the left knee over to the side, over the body, and again that hand comes down and we look to the side. Okay, just letting the spine relax, the shoulder come down. Let's take a breath in and out. 2 more, we breathe in and out. Last one there, inhale, and let yourself come into the center there. Bring the knees in and rock yourself onto your side there, team. Okay, let's come all the way up, sitting up on the mat. And that is us come to the end of our first workout here of the challenge. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please do hit subscribe and please follow along on the social channels on screen there. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again tomorrow.